Hi guys, we're back. Going to start another build. As you can see, we have the Revell 1/72 scale F-22 Raptor. Um, this one is going to take a little time, I believe, just simply because it's got such a complex paint scheme on it. But let's jump right in and see what we got going on. All right, let's start with the decals here, since they're right on top of my stuff here. There are a ton of decals that need to go on here, and that doesn't even count the fact that the F-22 has a very complex paint scheme. So just that alone will take time. A lot of those decals are for the weapons, so depending on whether or not I decide to do the weapons bays open or closed will definitely affect how much decaling I have to do. But even if I don't do the weapon bays closed, I will probably need to build the missiles and whatnot anyway to use on other builds. Okay, here's our first sprue that was on top of the box. I'm going to back us up a little bit. Are we zoomed down all the way? Yes, we are. Okay, we got everything looks really clean on this thing. I think it's probably a fairly recent tooling. I'm guessing. I haven't looked it up. But flash wise, it looks pretty clean. I mean, there's a little on the sprues, but I'm not seeing any on the parts. But there's the bottom half of the fuselage. We've got I guess assuming is a bomb bay door, or yes, or weapons. One of the weapons pods doors, weapon bays. Also up here at the top, we've got the other two weapons bays doors. Here's our fuselage top, and cockpit tub and whatnot. This is a 1/72 scale plane, and it's basically the size of my hand. It's basically the size of a lot of 1/48 scale planes. So it's not a small bird by any stretch of the imagination. This one has drop tanks, weapons pods, and then some of the engine duct work on it. But otherwise, it's pretty much all weapons parts. And here we have the landing gear, the part of the weapons bay. More of the duct work there, and you have vertical and horizontal stabilizers on it. You have more of the duct work. I believe these are the thrust vector sheets, panels, or whatever you want to call them, at the back. And then you've got the landing gear parts. So the kit has, I think, 81 parts, and then somewhere around 200 decals. Not to mention that it's a fairly complex paint scheme. Let's get to it here. There's our basic paint scheme and decal placement chart. And that's a lot there. And then on the back we have it looks like we have two markings for two different aircraft from Elmendorf Air Force Base in Alaska, and the rest of them are from Langley in West Virginia, or in Virginia, sorry, not West Virginia, in Virginia. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Langley birds, and then 2 from Marking Options, and then 2 from Alaska. So my choice would probably end up being one of the Alaska planes, just without ever starting it. That's probably where we'll be going with it. But that's going to be our next build. We're still waiting on, as of recording this, we're still waiting on my brother and the contractor to come and start working on the wall. So as it stands right now, just the camera up. So as it stands right now, we're kind of in limbo on doing any big builds because I have to tear the bench down at just about any time. So with that, if you like a shop card, hopefully I've remembered to put the email in the description. If not, it's on my about page. And we'll say good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world when you watch my video. And we will see you on the next one. Bye.